Are you new to real estate investing? Ever wonder what words like ARV, PITI, ROI, MAO, STR stand for? Well, in this video, I'll be going over the 10 most common acronyms in real estate that you should know. Stick around to the end for a bonus. Hey guys, Gary T here, and in this video, as mentioned previously, I'll be going over about 10 or so acronyms that you should know if you're a real estate investor. Let's start with ARV. ARV stands for after repair value or after renovated value, after renovations value. It's basically the value you are putting on a property based on what it would potentially sell for if it was in pristine market ready condition. So let's move on to STR, which is also grouped with MTR and LTR. STR stands for short-term rental. These are going to be your Airbnbs, VRBOs. Anything less than 30 days would be considered a short-term rental. Then you've got mid-term rentals. Mid-term rentals are going to range between over 30 days all the way up to less than 1 year. So you could have a 3-month term, you could have a 6-month term. These are all considered mid-term rentals. And your most traditional lease term you find in real estate is going to be the long-term rental, which is going to be your 1-year lease, could be a 2-year lease. That's just the more traditional. So STR, short-term rental, MTR, mid-term rental, and then LTR would be long-term rental. Ever wonder what the word CMA stands for? Well, me too. When I first got into real estate, I had no clue what a CMA was. It's basically an evaluation tool used by professional real estate people to estimate a property's market value by comparing it to similar properties. So we would use comps and or comparables to find the cumulative market analysis. Next one we will dive into is PITI, okay? Principal, interest, that's the P and the I. The T is going to be taxes and the other I will be insurance. So principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. PSA is a short acronym for purchase and sale agreement. So if you ever hear somebody say, hey, go ahead and sign the PSA, that's what they mean, purchase and sale agreement. It's usually an off-market deal that might be between two sellers or a buyer and a seller, and PSA just stands for purchase and sale agreement. Okay, so we also have MAO. That's going to be the maximum allowable offer. This is a calculation that's going to be based on certain criteria that you may have developed or your team may have developed. So if you have an after repair value, you would have to calculate what the acquisition price would be. Then you would minus your repairs and your holding costs, and you would get what's called an MAO, maximum allowable offer. Last one we will go over, guys, is going to be ROI. What does ROI stand for? Return on investment. It's a percentage that indicates the probability of an investment or the profitability of an investment. In real estate, ROI is calculated by dividing the net profit by the total investment cost. So real quick, if you're getting some value out of this so far, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Alright folks, moving right along here, we're going to cover a FSBO. What is a FSBO? FSBO is FSBO. That stands for for sale by owner. So if you are a homeowner and you don't want to hire a real estate agent to represent you, you could just put a for sale sign in front of your door, like for sale by owner. So that's what FSBO, commonly known as. Then you have POF. What is a POF? That stands for proof of funds. Typically in a real estate transaction, when buyers and sellers are, in the negotiation process, a seller might say, okay, you want to buy my property, I'd like to see a proof of funds. In other words, you say you're going to pay cash for my property, well, I'd like to see a proof of funds. So that's what POF stands for. Last one I'll go over is DOM, D-O-M. That stands for days on market. So when a property hits the open market, Zillow and all the other real estate websites will track how many days it's been listed. So when you see DOM, that stands for days on market. The higher the number, could mean that it's maybe not priced in the right range, or there's some other underlying issues going on and the property's not selling. In today's market, we're seeing a lot of properties hang around on the market for a while. So, do your own due diligence and see what a long or short days on market might mean for your own market. So that's it, guys. You've made it this far. You can refer back to this video if you ever get confused on any of the acronyms. I hope you got some value. And before you go, just as promised, I was going to give you a quick bonus, and the bonus is going to be DSCR. That stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio. It's a calculation that lenders use to determine the ratio of a property's rental income against the mortgage payment. And they would want the ratio typically to be between, I believe, 1.2 to 1.4. So they want the income from the property to cover the mortgage payment up to 1.2 to 1.4 times that amount. So if your payment is $1,200, they want to see your income from the property in the range of $1,600. So it covers it once over plus some. So thanks again for watching. I hope you got some value. Refer back to this video anytime. And let me know in the comments how much deeper you want me to go on any of these acronyms. If you want me to make a specific video on one of these acronyms, let me know in the description, and I'll try to do that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.